I'm very surprised to see how slow-paced Rokka really is. Like, I didn't expect it to take more than 2 episodes to have all of our Braves meet up together at, the point where they need to meet up on the land. Because this is the 2nd episode, and we have yet to meet all the Braves and see them meet up in one location, which is not a bad thing. I'm just very shocked to see how slow a pacing this series is going, and I'm liking that, because that means we have time to really grow connected with the Braves we meet, because when you have a large cast, like right off the bat, it's very hard to care about all the individual characters and flesh them out and give them characterization for we can know some of their backstory. It's very hard to do for a lot of writers, and to see how Rokka is taking the slow path, like, we're already in, the 2nd episode finished, and we only have about 4 Braves that have really been introduced, and so, that's really cool. And I'm liking the way the direction of this series is taking. I'm liking the very chill and relaxing setup that we're having these past 2 episodes. I mean, this episode had some action into it, but I mean, I'm really liking the relaxing setting. This is a very, very relaxing series. Regardless of the fighting in this episode, it's very relaxing. Definitely a great anime to probably finish the day off on. Like, if this was an anime you're watching, you have a lot of anime you're watching on Saturday, which I'm willing to bet you do. Yeah, I know a lot of Chibis are watching a lot of stuff from summer. I'm willing to bet this would be the best way to finish off the day. Just watch this last, because it's that type of series where you just want to top your day off with a very chillaxing series. And that's what Rokka is. And I'm liking the journey thus far from these 2 episodes. And I actually like this episode a lot better than the first. I really do. I like the music and I like the animation besides the CGI, which I want to get into. The CGI. Ew. 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 Okay. I know animation and art is not everything. That's not what you should completely judge a series by. It's not. Especially in anime. I mean, I mainly watch stuff for the plot and the story and the characters, stuff like that, and the meaning. Animation, CGI, and stuff, that's added bonus. And I do look at anime for that, too. I would be lying to you if I didn't, but I don't say an anime is terrible just because of that. But I have to admit, that CGI, it is nasty. the CGI monsters, or fiends, or whatever, or demons, very nasty looking. Like, that CGI was kind of meh. Like, they didn't really suit with the backgrounds. Let's put it this way. Those 3D models, they did not fit in the backgrounds whatsoever. It looked very nasty. But besides that, the episode was very good. It was a very good episode. That's the only really big flaw I can actually just talk about. I mean, there is some derps here and there and, stuff like that. And you can also probably say it's too slow. But I like the slow pacing, so that's not really much of a complaint to me. The only thing I can say that was bad with this episode was the CGI. So, moving past that point, now that I got that out of the way, episode, it's a very decent episode, because, I mean, you have a big setup at the end, like a big bombshell. We come to find out that the girl with the gun, I think her name was Fremy, it starts with an F, she is a brave killer. According to the princess's informant, the person that now is also a brave, he lets the princess know, like, oh yeah, this girl called Fremy with a gun is a brave killer. And I don't really believe that. I really don't, because she doesn't seem like she's necessarily evil, because the way she saved the dog, she says she doesn't like humans, which, that's an indicator she might be bad, but I don't really think she is. The reason why I think she dislikes humans is probably because in the past, she probably had an issue with humans where they might have killed her family or done something to her, because it looks like she's been alone in the wilds by herself, judging by the way she looks in her attire of clothes. And one other thing I want to point out, too, is, like, for her to be asking our main male character, like, are you going to kill me? Like, are you going to try to kill me? I mean, you're a brave. And he didn't really say he wasn't. And the point was she was asking, because if you don't tell me, I want to shoot you and kill you, because she thinks someone's after her life. So, there's a lot of mystery building up right there, and I remember reading the description on this series, and it said that there was supposedly one extra brave. That, like, there was a brave that was not supposed to be there. Like, I think there's only supposed to be 6 braves, but there were 7 braves that met at the checkpoint. I remember reading the description. I'm not spoiling, I'm just reading the description. I remember reading the description on, AniChart, and it said there were supposed to be 7 braves, so I'm guessing she knows about whoever is trying to kill other braves, and that's why she's being very cautious. So we'll have to see how that goes, but overall, I personally believe that this episode was very good. I like the art, I like the animation besides the CGI. I like the fighting scenes, besides CGI. And it was a decent episode. I mean, yeah, it was nice, relaxing. Just get a cup of coffee, get a cup of tea, or whatever you drink, and just drink it while you know, watch the series. So tell me your thoughts. Are you going to continue watching this series? Are you going to drop this series? Let me know in the comments below. Please be safe. Chibi out.